Monday, the 11th February 2013. Today, the first thing that I wake up to in the news is, hey, Pope Benedict the 16th just resigned. And the first thing that came to my mind is, who gives a flying fart? Because I'm not going to say the other word because I'm a Christian. I'm not going to grieve my spirit. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Why does the media pay so much attention to a pope, a Pharisee, a guy who is a representative of a tyrannical religious superpower that doesn't even exist anymore? The Roman Catholic Church, they lost their power a long time ago. Who knows why they still continue on with their charade these days? They're absolutely the synagogue of Satan. I mean, the Pope looks like he looks like the guy from Star Wars, man. I mean, look at him. He looks exactly like Senator Palpatine after he... Okay, just to put it this way, Star Wars is a little kid's movie. And in Star Wars, they show you exactly how a person can fake being a good guy, get in through the highest ranks of politics, and absolutely bring down your republic, bring down your country, corrupt everything. And this isn't a little kid's movie. A little kid can understand this. And then you got Pope Benedict the 16th. Who cares, you know? He is absolutely a dinosaur. Everything he stands for is outdated and dinosaur, and absolutely nobody cares about it anymore, except for religious nut jobs that live their lives in guilt and condemning other people and making them feel guilty about everything and deceiving them and manipulating them to give you money or give you respect just because you're making them feel guilty. And that's religion. And then when you try to talk to someone about Jesus Christ, they're like, I don't need religion and all that. It's like, it's not religion. Don't you know it has nothing to do with you? It has to do with somebody that did it all for you already. The Catholic Church has absolutely corrupted a lot of things in this world. So who cares? Let it be done with. Let these guys get on with their lives. The guy's like super old. 85-year-old no longer has strength to carry out duties. He's 85 years old. Let the guy go. Who cares? This deserves no media attention. But the funny thing is, though, the really funny thing is how the mainstream media uses things like this to distract you from what is really important, like gun control, like Piers Morgan going on TV saying all NRA members are KKK and this and that. It's like, dude, you gotta be absolutely out of your mind to be believing in this stuff. I mean, whatever, dude. Pope Benedict the 16th, or the whatever they call the Emperor of the Dark Lord Sith, or whatever you guys want to call him. To put it in a corny analogy, NBC News reported this, but WND has linked it. Rome Pope Benedict the 16th announced Monday he will step aside as leader of the world's 1.2 billion Roman Catholics. See, it's all about money. It has to be all about money. What makes the world go round? Obviously not wisdom and truth, but money. Because we're all dependent on money. We're all dependent on a stupid paper bill that's not even really... It's debt. There's no such thing as money. There's only such thing as debt, you guys. You can have wealth, you can have all those things, but the system that we have now doesn't allow you to get any wealthier. They just... They raise interest rates. They all the conveniences that you actually pay for it yourself. I mean, they force all this convenience on you so that you pay all this interest, and it's just ridiculous. On February 28th, saying, this is going to go on February 28th, I guess, saying he no longer has the strength to carry out his duties, speaking in Latin. The 85-year-old announced his decision during an address at the Consistory for the canonization of Martyrs of Otranto, a small event held early in the morning. The decision makes him the first pope to resign since the Middle Ages. And NBC has a article here, and it's pretty lengthy. You can actually go to it if you want. It's under NBCnews.com under the column World News. But let me tell you something. I'm not going to read this because it has absolutely nothing to do with reality. This is part of the Matrix. This is part of the illusion of having to respect a bunch of people who think they have authority, think that they are these like benevolent like beings that think that they're so decadent and royal and ooh, look at me. Look at me. These are the most detached from reality people you can ever look at. Look at Prince William. Prince William lives in Count Dracula's castle, literally. He lives in Vlad the Impaler's castle. And he thinks he's a vampire. He literally thinks he is a vampire. These guys are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, man. These guys are ridiculous. They think that they live in like some like movie or something. But go ahead if you want to go waste your time and read this. Pope Benedict the 16th to step aside on February 28th. And what does that do for us? Nothing. It's not going to change anything in the world. I mean, the Catholic Church was dead a long time ago. I mean, Martin Luther, when was that? I mean, Martin Luther was a long time ago, man. And he absolutely exposed the Catholic Church for what it was a long time ago. But you don't learn about Martin Luther in school. No, no, no. You don't learn about that. You don't learn anything about the truth in your public schools because your public schools are funded by the extreme lefts that are all about Marxism, socialism, communism, so that they get you to believe that all that stuff's cool, so that all the lazy people get ahead and all the hardworking people get screwed. So anyways, God bless America. No, really, God bless America. I love you all, and bless you guys.